Hey guys, I'm back. In the last part, we unlocked Wang Zhong's level 10 weapon, and now we're gonna go unlock another one. And the next one we're gonna get is Yue Ying's. So, Musou Mode is not required, so we're doing free mode. We gotta go to Nanzhang, play the Nanman campaign under the Shu forces, and obviously playing as Yue Ying. And I'll show off her 5th model, her Dynasty word. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I'll show off her 5th model. Um, yeah, so let's do it. So, we know the objectives, the equipment, the weapon. We have the Horizon at level 9. The items, I'm going to swap out the 7-star sash for the Peacock Urn, and I will add the Speed Scroll. The bodyguards I'll leave at 2, because I'm not going to need them. Yeah, a bit shocking when I'm saying that, but I'll talk about that in a bit. The unit info. For the Shu forces, you have Zhuge Liang, Zhao Yun, Wan Suo, and Yue Ying, which is me, Wan Yu, Wang Ping, and Zhang Yi. For the Nanman forces, you have Meng Huo, Wang Yu, Meng Yichang, Amdalai Dongzhu, Zhu Rong, King Wu Tugu, King Mulu, King Duosa, Jinwan Sanje, Dang Tuna, Ahui Nan, Yang Kai, Gao Ding, and Zhu Bao. Alright, let's do this. And let's talk about Yue Ying's level 10 weapon. First off, trying to get her level 10 weapon is considered one of, if not the most toughest level 10 weapons to get. So, how do you get it? First off, there are 4 different things you gotta do here. You have to make sure Hui Nan and Dang Tuna defect. And this is all in any order you want. You just gotta make sure they're all done. You have to defeat Meng Huo 7 times, all 7 times. Make sure you deliver the final blow. You have to defeat Zhu Rong in a duel. And you have to trigger Wu Tugu's, the fire attack against King Wu Tugu. So, those objectives by itself, to me personally, it's not that difficult. However, once you add the fact that you're playing the Nanman campaign, and realizing that over a course of time, due to the climate, your allies' morale will drop, and every time reinforcements arrive, the enemy's morale will increase. That's what makes it really troubling. Not the condition itself of the actual weapon, but the obstacles you have to overcome due to the actual stage itself. So, what I'm going to do is, and I'm not claiming credit for doing this, because I've seen 4th weapon runs of this, and I've seen friends of mine that play Dynasty Warriors 4, and they had a tough time. Mostly my friends, they had a very miserable time, and usually they complete it in around with 15 minutes to go, or something like that. And that was back in my heyday, when it just came out. And we did fulfill the first requirement, by the way. So, because what would happen is you start defeating officers and generals, and due to the actual issue with the actual stage of your allies losing morale and Meng Huo's will start gaining morale, you're gonna have to wind up babysitting Zhuge Liang and make sure he doesn't die. However, something that I soon to realize, I'm not saying I discovered, but I soon to realize that when Meng Huo doesn't appear on the map and you're defeating troops of his and officers, he won't lose morale. However, on the other note, if you trigger any event that involves a enemy morale increase and Meng Huo is not on the map, then his morale won't increase as well. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, and we're going to exploit that to the fullest. So what we're going to do is, first off, we're going to defeat Meng Huo here, because we can't defeat any more troops. I mean, we could try to defeat the gates, but you know what? I'll leave it like that. And when he appears for a second time, we will defeat his officers and defeat as many troops as we can up until his morale drops down to hopefully around 4 or 3. Lower than Zhuge Liang's, that's the plan. So, if we could do that, then that'll be perfect. And it'll be even more perfect if, never mind, I won't say it will be more perfect if I actually get an ally morale boost from that, but nope. So anyway. So we're going to try to exploit that as much as we can, but not drop his morale that low enough, because if we drop it too low, then it will be easy for our allies to actually defeat Meng Huo, and we can't allow that to happen either. We gotta make sure we drop his morale low enough, but not that low enough, and not keep it high enough to actually have a shot defeating Meng Huo all 7 times. And mind you, we still have to defeat Zhu Rong in a duel. So I'll do that. And I'll defeat Jinwan Sanji right now. Like, to me, getting this weapon I feel like is not going to be that difficult. Hopefully I don't have to worry about babysitting Zhuge Liang. I mean, I've done it numerous times where I didn't have to, even on hard mode, but this is my first time doing it, playing as Yue Ying and trying to get her weapon. So, I don't even think that's going to work. So, you know what, I will, and there's no point because I need Meng Huo to appear. That's right. So, I'll make Meng Huo appear. Hopefully his morale doesn't boost up to 8. That's my biggest fear. And it's at 7. Okay, it could be worse. So, my issue is, I hate to say it, it does involve a bit of luck too. And what I mean is, you need to make sure that Meng Huo's morale is low enough so you don't have to worry about redropping his morale ever again. So the sooner you get challenged to a duel by Meng Huo, the worse it is. I personally feel if he challenges you to a duel and you're trying to fight him for the 4th time, then it's not that bad. 3rd time, it can be worse, but 2nd time is a no-no. You need to make sure that does not happen either. And you definitely need to make sure Meng Huo does not defeat your general. In this case, Guan Yu. But I'll try to do as much as I can very quickly over the course. Alright. I gotta check morale again. Alright, everyone's at 4, Meng Huo's at 6. That's not that bad. If I defeat Meng Yecheng, it'll definitely drop down to 5. If I could drop his morale down to 3, if I do, I better bolt over Meng Huo quickly, because Guan Yu will defeat him quickly. And I really don't want to trigger the elephant cutscene just yet. Alright, his morale is down to 4. As you know, Tai always goes to the enemy on hard mode, so you know what? I think that might be enough. I'll go and defeat Meng Huo now. Hopefully he doesn't challenge me to a duel. If he does, then I just better hope I trigger Yang Feng's appearance. Well, reinforcement unit arrive thingy. Wow. Hopefully he doesn't challenge me to a duel, but if he does, then I'm just gonna have to make sure that Yang Feng doesn't appear when Meng Huo reappears. So, well, before he reappears. But the best case scenario for me right now is to actually drop his morale right here, down to 3. Yeah, I feel like securing that's going to cost me a little bit. Alright, so we'll defeat Meng Huo, I guess. Alright, now my only fear is I'm going to have to deal with the bullshit. But I just hope that Meng Huo's morale isn't that low enough. Zhuge Liang's morale is at 4. Everyone's at 4, so it's basically a tie. I'm not worried about everyone else's morale. It's just Meng Huo's. I feel like dropping it down to 3 would be good, but I just hope that he doesn't challenge me to a duel here. That's my big concern. He typically does at this point. I hope that didn't drop Zhuge Liang's morale. It did. Okay. Well, I'll continue to drop Meng Huo's morale. Because as long as it doesn't get close to 8, and as long as I don't get approached by those elephants, I should be fine. I don't know how I got that, but I did. and I have one shot at this. Like, each and every time. I have to defeat Meng Huo all 7 times. If I fuck up once, then I'm screwed. But let's not get too close to that little section there. Otherwise, Yang Feng will come in and we will lose their game morale. And I can't afford Meng Huo's morale to go back up to 6. You know what, screw it. I will approach Meng Huo right now. Hopefully he doesn't challenge me to a duel. More than likely he will.
You wanna fight me? Are you stupid?
Now the question is, should I decline it? Fuck it, I'll decline it. I need Meng Huo's morale to drop, that's why. And as I said before, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe that dueling Meng Huo is required. There we go. I definitely needed that. Alright, let's not push him too back where he gets hit by the reinforcement units, so... Alright, that was close. Now, first thing we gotta do is trigger that reinforcement units, because I can't afford Meng Huo to have a morale at 6. And I think Zhuge Liang's morale is now going to be at nothing, so it's going to be even worse.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, now we're good. But now, my concern is that.
This is as far as you go, you runts!
Does he have any officers that could, no. And he's gonna go up, too, so... That's not that bad. And Meng Yu did reappear. So I could actually drop his morale back down to 4. And hopefully down to 3. And for the fact that he's going up instead of down, that's even better. Oh crap, it just went up to 6. It's down to 5. It's about to go down to 4. I just gotta continue defeating more troops, and then we'll be set. And also note, as I said before, those are the only 4 things you gotta make sure you do. So you don't have to worry about Yang Feng surrendering either. Uh, if you could trigger that, that would be great, but it's not required. Like I said, in a perfect world, Meng Huo's morale would have been at 3 when I defeated him for a second time, and then we would have been good. I'll drop it down to 2, but then I gotta bolt over to Meng Huo quick. Alright, time to bolt. 2 is just perfect. Just in case if I do have an ally morale boost. And the highest morale right now is 2, so...
Where are the reinforcements?
He'll probably challenge me to a duel again since I declined it the first time. If he does, then I'll probably accept it this time around. So far, so good. That was definitely needed. I mean, it seems like Zhuge Liang is sitting pretty over there, so... Let's see if I can actually drop his morale down to 0. If I can, that would be perfect! Perfect, alright. Now let's defeat Meng Huo. Now I just gotta make sure I deliver the final blow. So I gotta push him back as far as I can. Shit. I'm surprised that was not a true Musou. That will finish him off. Sweet. We actually got Yang Feng to surrender. Even better.
I'm not even warmed up yet.
Enemy officer defeated.
But I don't even think he even moves. The only thing he really does is remove the obstacles in his way over there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Alright, now that Zhuge Liang is actually sitting pretty, with a morale of... Okay, maybe not that pretty, but still good nonetheless, because we have Ma Dai with a morale of 3 that could actually wipe out Meng Huo's troops easily. if he challenges me to a duel here, that's fine too. Like I said, I don't have to worry about anything else really. Yeah, that ain't gonna really help. Let's just did his morale increase? It did. Okay. Only to 2 though. But I think Yang Feng could kill him. If he actually attacks. So I better be careful with that. At least King Wu is down. Alright, now it's down to 1.
You are a hero without equal.
Now will he challenge me to a duel again? Or is it just that one time? There we go. Got him. And then any opportunity or every opportunity you can get, try to drop his morale back down to 0. Once you drop his morale down to 0, by the time you defeat him for a 6th time, then you really don't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. And if it's that low enough, your allies could actually give you a helping hand. Which, in this case, that happened. And unfortunately now, Wang Ping is going to retreat. And we're going to lose more morale, but that's fine. I'm just hoping that... Yeah, that's my concern. More of the fact that now, Zhuge Liang has no morale at all. But that's fine. Alright, 5th time down.
Enemy officer defeated. Men, what are you good for? Do I have to do everything?
Alright, now we have to... This is the big one right here. We have to beat her in this duel. If we don't, then we're screwed.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. Who's man enough to take on the goddess of fire?
Let's do it.
I shall prove my might to you.
This is the only other thing that we have to do. Besides Wu Tugu's cutscene, which should be very easy. Okay. That scared me a little bit.
Looks like the fire is about to go out.
Alright, Zhu Rong is down. Okay.
Officer defeated.
We must not fall behind.
So that's 5 down. Zhu Rong down. And now I just gotta... Should I just... You know what? Might as well.
That armor
Nanman armor is quite resistant to blades and arrows. I have an idea. Please stall the enemy.
Now it's pretty much going to be a stalemate when it comes to morale, because everyone's morale is pretty much at nothing with the exception of King Wu and King Wu Tugu. But let me check the morale before I actually approach Meng Huo again. Good. I don't think I have to worry about them defeating Meng Huo ever again. It's just this. Wu Tugu. That's my concern.
Cannot hold.
Did I just get hit by my own allies' lightning? I'm not liking the fact that his morale is going back up to 2. I mean, I could always drop it, sure, but still. And Wu Tugu is going to be right there, so I might as well and start picking off more of Meng Huo's troops, and when he appears, I'll just defeat him. Shit.
You'll pay for what you did.
At least Meng Huo's morale didn't increase. As long as Meng Huo doesn't kill anyone, we're fine. I gotta knock him off that elephant. There we go.
That armor is weak against fire. Ready, archers.
So, Wu Tugu is down. We defeated Wu Tugu, and now all we have left to do is drop Meng Huo's morale. And we actually increased our allies' morale. Now I think Zhuge Liang's morale is back down to 0. Yep. Well, at least everyone else has morale, so we could actually drop Meng Huo's morale again back down to 0. And then I could defeat King Wu. Well, I could just go straight for Meng Huo if I really want to. But, more of the fact that at least now we could drop Meng Huo's morale before me defeating him. Because he's not going to die, because there's no allies around here by me. I really don't want to play cocky either and defeat Meng Huo right away. There we go. Perfect. And despite the fact that Zhuge Liang has no morale, we haven't seen any main camp is under attack, huh? Got it. Alright.
Next time!
Enemy officer defeated.
Now, one more time. Well, we got the weapon. Because technically speaking, we automatically have to defeat Meng Huo in his base. So, all we need to do now is just defeat him, and that's it. And I think I don't have to worry about the climate decrease, so we'll just go for King Mulu now. You know what, since that elephant's right there, over there, we'll just do this. Definitely need to stay away from the poison washes though. Shit. And King Bulu's down. Okay.
This is it! This is really, really it!
Now Dalai Dongju. We gotta drop his morale again. I mean, we're killing two birds with one stone. We're dropping his morale when we're moving forward. I'd rather do that than try and defend Zhuge Liang. And I'm kind of used to this method anyway. I was gonna say, huh, no ally drop or increase, I should say. But I think I just dropped it down to 0. I did. Alright. So, let me make sure I can find a full thing of health before I even approach Meng Huo. No. Never mind. I think it's it right here. Nah. But still, at least it's something. Alright. As long as I get all 3 of them to drop, we're fine. Oh, great. Well, we're right here, and I'm pretty sure Zhuge Liang's not gonna die that quickly because even though his morale's at nothing, Meng Huo's is at 1. So it does take a long time for Zhuge Liang to fall. But I've seen stupid shit happen, so. Alright, he is almost down. And, shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that was. He's down.
Why are you not running?
I'm not stupid, you know. I know when I'm beat, so I give up.
And that's a win. Alright, so we did it. We got pretty much the toughest level 10 weapon to get in this game. We got that. It was a bit of a hassle, but we did it. It took us 35 minutes and 26 seconds. I'm not that shocked it took us that long. I'm just shocked that I actually had to gradually drop Meng Huo's morale from beginning to end. But like I said, I'd rather do that than babysitting Zhuge Liang. Either method really works, it's just what's your preference. And my preference is doing this. But like I said, if you want to roll the dice and hope that Meng Huo's morale doesn't drop too low and hopefully not allow your allies to defeat Meng Huo, then definitely take that gamble and do this. But otherwise, just get 1,000 KOs and have Zhuge Liang's morale at 8. That way you don't have to worry about it. I'm just saying, both methods work. It's just your preference, and mine is this. So, anyway. Items, I doubt we got anything. We actually got 2 decent items. It's just, I have them at max. Well, the Wang's Bow, no. That's at level 19. But the Speed Scroll is at level 20. But anyway, our KO count is 351. Our worthy opponent count is 11. I believe that's everybody in the stage. And we got it 4,916 points. But not that it matters, because Yue Ying's rank is at max. Alright, and the weapon, we got the Oblivion. Has an attack power of 53, or plus 53, and just like any ordinary level 10 weapon, if we have a elemental item on, whether it's fire, blast, warple, ice, electric, or poison, you could use that element even if your Musou gauge isn't full. And the bodyguards, as you know, I can give 2 shits. We will save, and there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures featuring Dynasty Warriors 4, and I'll see you in the next part, where we will take on another and unlock another level 10 weapon. And if I'm not mistaken, we only have 2 more left for Shu, and that's Ma Chao and Jiang Wei, in that order. And the next one will be Ma Chao, so that one should not be an issue, but we'll see. Anyway, peace out.